To nucleophilic substitution reactions part 8. In this section I will discuss about cyclic systems. Generally cyclopropyl and cyclobutyl halides are very unreactive in both SN1 and SN2 reactions. But cyclopentyl halides are more reactive than cyclohexyl halides in both SN1 and SN2 reactions. Let us see. A cyclopropyl and cyclobutyl halides, you can see here, two examples are here. Here, though cyclopropyl and cyclobutyl halides, they do not undergo normal SN1 and SN2 reactions, as I have told you earlier, but they may produce some abnormal products via rearrangement. Here is some examples. Cyclopropyl bromide, ammonia will attack here, removing the leaving group Br minus, but here we will get a ring opened product. In case of cyclobutyl system, this bond anti to the leaving group will facilitate the removal in an SN1 manner, forming this type of carbocation, and finally the ring contracted product. In case of cyclopentyl, cation formation is associated with the relief of unfavorable torsional strain. So it gives a faster SN1 than cyclohexyl and acyclic analog. SN2 reactivity is again higher than cyclohexyl system due to the presence of axial hydrogens at C3 and C5 in latter case. They inhibit the approach of incoming nucleophile from axial side as well as obstruct the removal of the leaving group during equatorial attack of the nucleophile. To explain the things, you can see here cyclopentyl system. If it is an SN1 course, you can see C3 and C5. Here is an obstruction, but formation of carbocation, it is free from H or Cl torsional strain. In case of SN2 course, you can also see it is also no H or Cl torsional strain here. But in case of cyclohexyl system, attack of the nucleophile, axial attack, also there is a strain from C3 and C5 hydrogens, and in case of equatorial attack, you can also see there is also a strain from C3 and C5 protons. What's happening in case of bicyclic system? Braid's rule tells us that you can't have p orbital on a bridgehead position in a rigid bicyclic molecule. So you cannot form a carbocation at a bridgehead position. Then what is bridgehead? These two positions are bridgehead. So you cannot have a double bond at a bridgehead position. So this type of reactions, SN substitution nucleophilic reaction, is not possible for bridgehead type of leaving group. Now carbocation rearrangement. You can see this is our substrate, and formation of carbocation by slow removal of Br minus. This carbocation is secondary. So we know that secondary carbocation, third degree carbocation, is more stable than secondary one. So this methyl group will migrate and we finally form a 3 degree carbocation, and finally ROH will attack the 3 degree carbocation, more stable carbocation, forming the rearranged product. A closer look of this type of CH3 migration, you can see this is the transition state where CH3 group is attached both in 2-degree and 3-degree position, and finally it will form the more stable carbocation. We have learned that cyclopropyl system is not susceptible for substitution reaction, but cyclopropyl methyl chloride, it is quite active in the SN1 type reactions, giving a mixture of products. You can see this is the normal SN1 product. After ring expansion, you will get this type of carbocation giving this type of product, and if a CC bond migration is occurred, then we will get a ring opened product. So we will get all these type of products, a mixture of products here. Cyclopropyl methyl chloride is quite reactive towards SN2 reactions also. The p-like orbitals of CC bond of the cyclopropane ring overlap with the developing p orbitals in the transition state and make the reaction easy. Now, internal nucleophilic substitution reactions. What is this? This is also abbreviated as SNI reactions. In this type of reaction, the products retain the same relative configuration as the starting molecules. That is, if we start from R, it will give R. If we start from S, it will give S. But in case of normal SN1, we will get a mixture of products, that is racemized product, and in case of normal SN2, we will get a inverted product. Here in case of SNI, the RDS, that is rate determining step, found to increase with the increasing polarity of the solvent and increasing stability of the carbocation. This suggests a very short-lived intimate ion pair state is involved in this substitution. As you can see, this is our starting material, and OH, we know that OH is a very bad leaving group, so we transformed it into a good leaving group. And after removal of the good leaving group, here you can see an intimate ion pair present in a solvent cage, and approach of the internal nucleophile. It is a first step, forming the alkyl chloride with retention of configuration. Another example, here also solvent play an important role. Nucleophilic solvent, that is diethyl ether or dioxane, is involved in holding of the original configuration. Thus, retention of in SNI may also be considered in the extreme as a case of double inversion. You can see 1,4-dioxane, here is a solvent. It will attack from backside with removal of the good leaving group. This is the first inversion, and we will get an inverted product. Now, as we know that the solvent is a very good leaving group, so approach of the nucleophile, that is chloride in this case, from the backside, it will give another second inversion, and finally we will get a retention of configuration. Double inversion in this case. Here is an example of rearranged SNI product. You can see this is our substrate, and after making the wedge a good leaving group with thionyl chloride, and you can see this is the carbocation, but if 1-2 proton shift is possible, we will get another more stable carbocation. This is the normal product, and after 1-2 shift we will get a more stable carbocation, and attacking this carbocation we will get an rearranged product. Sometimes in presence of some solvent like pyridine, we will get SN2 product instead of SNI. Here is an example. In presence of pyridine, we get inverted product due to strong nucleophilicity of Cl- produced in the reaction. Here the first step is same, but in presence of pyridine, this chlorine is attached, chloride anion is very reactive without being bonded with pyridine. Now it will attack from the backside, giving the normal SN2 product. That is inverted product. We start from S and we will get R. So the product, whether it is R or S, and the starting material, if we examine the both, which one is inverted or racemized or the same type of product, we will have an idea. We may have an idea whether the reaction goes through SNI or SN1 or SN2A. Now this is an example of SNI dash product. For allylic substrates, mainly a rearranged product along with some small amount of normal products also is obtained. You can see here, after removal of the good leaving group, this is the normal SNI product, and here is after you can see attack of this carbocation also, we will get a rearranged product which is called SNI dash product. Thank you for watching.